Hey Eddie.
Hi guys.
Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for everybody who commented on yesterday's video about Google loving robots. I just want to read a couple of the comments out because they were fantastic. Grant said, never attribute to conspiracy what can be attributed to greed. I'm always suspicious of corporations. I'm sure it's not always about conspiracy, but that's a lot of robot companies to be buying up. Eric said, Google is Skynet, Boston Dynamics is Cyberdyne, and we are all doomed. Look, that's a very popular theory, but like everything, I'm gonna wait and see. But the minute they start making military robots to go out in the field and destroy things, we should be very worried. And Nick Chislett says, Google just wants a body so it can feel, touch, and love. It just wants to love, Nick. Come on, give Googlebot a hug. He doesn't want to hurt you. And to that I say, he can hug you all you want until he squeezes your insides out. I'm just telling you, be careful of the robots. And Chris said maybe we'll be replaced by robots. Well, this is an interesting thing, Chris. It actually points to another video that is really great by CGP Grey, which basically talks about how we will one day all be replaced by technology at some point, which is a scary thought. But if you look at the way technology has been going over the last few years, I wouldn't put it past them. Technology will eventually supersede the human race. You can check the link to that video in the description below. It is a great video. I encourage you all to watch it. Now, something that came up in my Facebook feed was this video from the Department of Finance.
I'm so stoked for our presentation to the executives this afternoon. It's been a massive challenge, but definitely looking forward to it.
Hey guys, I'm just heading downstairs for my paleo pear and banana bread. Would you like to join me?
No thanks, it's a little bit fancy for me. I'm actually off to an Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander staff network meeting.
It's a corporate video that the SMH was touting as one of the worst corporate videos they've ever seen. Now, working in the corporate space, I find that a little bit harsh. It's not the worst corporate video I've ever seen. You just haven't seen a lot of them because they don't put them all up on the interweb for everybody to see. But I can tell you right now, it's not the worst. Now, Michael Koziol from the SMH basically said that the execution is atrocious. The only thing worse than the execution are the performances. Now, this video was put together by Together Creative, and they declined to comment until they had discussed the matter further with the department. The agency has also produced a series of recruitment videos for the Department of Social Services. Advertising experts rounded up on the ad as a disaster that would not help the department recruit new talent. I get this. I get where these guys are coming from. I get why they think this ad is terrible. It's not great. But then, whose fault is it? And I dare say it is not the creative agency's fault. In fact, they were just doing what they were told to do. And the 40 grand price tag is probably not a reflection of the quality of work, but the amount of changes that came as a result of doing the work. I would guess that the scenario went down like this. The agency came up with an idea, a pitch of how they want to do it. The Department of Finance shopped it around to different people and they thought that it should be more like this, so they wrote their own script and came back. The creative agency probably said, no, I don't think that's a good idea. And they said, well, we're going to go on with this anyway. So they kind of forced them in the corner and said, well, we want to do this anyway. So they did. They went and shot it, they went and did it. They probably came back and said, oh no, that's not really working, we need to shoot some other bits. Oh, some other departments have decided that we want to add some extra bits into the video. It probably started out as like a 20 grand video or even a 15 grand video, but because of all the changes and all the reshoots and all the revisions and blah, 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 which I know happens in these agencies, I guarantee you it came to 40 grand because nobody could figure out what they were doing or what they wanted to see. I always find it harsh that people basically put the responsibility on the creative agency for the reason why the product is terrible. But in fact, it's usually the clients who are perpetrating these terrible, terrible videos. 90% of the time, it's the clients who make the videos bad. And I don't think this is any exception. I can only imagine the politics that were involved in this video. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Do you think it is the agency's fault or do you think it is the client's fault? I personally think it was the client's fault as a personal experience, but what do you guys think? Hit me up in the comments and I'll see you next time.
Hey buddy. Sorry, I gotta do that every time. It's because we're in the buddy program. Have you had a run through with all the other grads?
Yeah, we had one yesterday at lunchtime. Tom couldn't make it, so we just Skyped him in. But it all seems to be coming together now.
Great, can't wait to hear all about it. Good luck, buddy.
See ya.
It's the client's fault.